We did it. We sold our home. Bringing our two dogs with us, we packed up everything and started our journey to RV life. Still figuring it out as we go. Hey everybody, I'm Mike and welcome to Cozy Camper Chronicles, our journey to RV life. Told one story, one lesson, and one unexpected moment at a time. It's not always going to be pretty, but it's definitely going to be true life. Before we get started on the Chronicles themselves, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of background information on us. What we were doing prior to, how we started figuring things out, and eventually when we actually moved in and started our RV adventure. So, before all this, life was pretty simple and well, pretty normal for today's standards. My wife and I have been married for 25 years. We raised our 3 kids together. And for a long time, life was full. I mean, super busy in the way that comes to raising a family. Schedules, responsibilities. One kid had to go to one part of town. The other kid had to go to the exact opposite end of town. And it was awesome. But like life, things started to change. The kids grew up. They moved out. And the house got quiet. It was such a strange shift. Because on one hand, we were super proud of them. They were doing what they wanted to do. And on the other hand, we both looked at each other and were like, well, now what? And that's where we started to really start diving into this RV thing. It was still working, we still had our routine, but now we just had so much space that we haven't had in years. We would wake up, come home, go to work, come home, and repeat. Weekdays, weekends, it really didn't matter. It just felt like there was something missing. We started talking about all the things that we could be doing. Traveling, seeing different things, going to different parks. And then one day, well, we finally started making something. We started making a plan. We knew our plan was going to revolve around camping somehow, some way. We just really weren't sure how. Because for us, camping was like a big reset button. We've been tent camping for a long time, and we're just starting to go, it wasn't for us anymore. The air mattresses weren't really working, and well, I'm starting to get older, and I love air conditioning. So we decided that RV camping was going to kind of fill that void on what we were missing. And we didn't start out full time. We didn't just jump into things. It was just getting away when we could. So setting up the camp, figuring out where things go, sitting outside, and just enjoying that reset time. And it started to really dawn on us that we would start to like this more and more. And well, some of the stuff started to feel better. We have a saying everything tastes better cooked outside, and somehow it is true. It's weird, but it's true. And every time that we started packing up, we just kept feeling like, do we have to? Do we have to pack up? Can't we stay longer? And our plan just started to evolve from there. And our plan, it was an actual real plan. We have 5 years. 5 years to save some money, learn everything we could about RVs. We watched videos, we read. I went to an RV boot camp to learn some of the maintenance stuff, and we told ourselves we are just going to do this the right way. No rushing, and we told ourselves no mistakes, but mistakes still happened. And it felt like we started to have more control of our lives. We had this direction. And at the same time, man, 5 years felt so long at first. It was small things, but in those small things, time just started to slowly speed up and speed up some more. And eventually we were at year 4. And year 4, man, things have changed. And it was not in a perfect way. More like everything started speeding up faster and faster and faster. Situations shifted, priorities changed, and suddenly that 5-year plan was super real. And we had a moment and we're just like, is this really happening? Are we really going to do this? And by deciding to do it and actually doing it are two very different things. And our plan was a 5-year plan. And we did that so we didn't really feel overwhelmed, and we wanted to really break it down step by step. Year 1 was all about saving and learning. We really wanted to try to understand what full-time living was really all about and what it really would look like. Not just the highlight reel that you see a lot on social medias, but the actual day-to-day living in such a smaller space. I mean, our house was over 2,000 square feet, and we are currently living in roughly 300 square feet. So huge difference. And we were watching the videos, we were reading all the blog posts, we were watching all the videos that we could, just trying to figure out what we didn't even know about. And it was very eye-opening. It looked like we knew maybe 1/5 of everything that goes involved with RV living. Year 2, it was more of our commitment year. We decided to buy an RV, and we went with the Class C. It's gas. It was not new. It's used. And we're trying to learn about not just owning it, but actually learning about it. So we were taking trips and making all the mistakes that you could possibly think of. And how does this fit? And why do I need a stinky slinky? And what do we do with it when we're done camping? And trying to figure out all the power differences, AC, DC, all that fun stuff. And we even decided, for more maintenance and more understanding, I went to an RV boot camp to learn if something does break, which in RV life, things break, and how to troubleshoot, because we need to know how to fix things. And we just did not want to rely on a dealership. It's a little different than a car. and we had to handle things ourselves. Year 3, man, it was about preparing our life to match our decision. And we are at that point of, do we actually fully commit to taking this further, or do we just say, we're good enough, we can have the house, stay in the house, and then just do more traveling and do more weekends? And so we decided to push through, and we started our process of downsizing. And when you downsize to come into the RV life, it is more challenging, and it is such a bigger deal than what it sounds, because it's not just the stuff, it's deciding really what matters and what doesn't. All those memories, all those things that you cherished are going to be decided upon, and if it's actually something we needed to take with us, or do we put it in storage? And we downsized once, we downsized twice, and to be honest, we're still figuring out if we still need to downsize a little bit. And it's always space versus what you need, and it's not what you want, it's really what you actually need that counts. Year 4, we are in this year. It was the biggest transition year. We sold our house and we moved in to the RV lifestyle full time, and we are super excited about it. We put our house up market in January 2026. We sold it in March 2026, and we have been living full time since then, and it has been very different, we'll say that. We have trying to figure out storage space, and we are still figuring that out, but we're doing it. We decided that this is what we wanted to do, and we are living this life. Now, we are still working. Jan and I, we are still working full time, so we are currently stationary, and we are moving into year 5 coming up in 2027. And that is our plan. That was our plan all along, is once we hit year 5, we are quitting our jobs, we are going fully nomadic, and letting the road take us where we want to be. And I am looking forward to that, and I hope you all are too, by coming along on these chronicles with us. Now that we are in the RV full time, and not just the plan, it wasn't just a thought anymore. I mean, we are doing it. And I'll be honest, it's definitely not what social media makes it out to be all the time. Some days, the very best. I mean, great weather, it truly feels like camping, and other times, things break, plans change, and it's all about communication and figuring out as it happens in real time. And I can tell you right now, if something does break, or if something needs to be moved, or if something just isn't working, fix it and fix it fast. I'll have another chronicle about what happened when things started to leak. Well, we handled it. Life is good. So there's that. And that leads me into what this podcast is going to be about. Cozy Camper Chronicles is going to be a see all, share all type of podcast. It's not going to be very polished. It's not going to be just a highlight. I mean, we're talking about the real experience of figuring this lifestyle out. What's working, what's not working, what we didn't expect, and the things I really wish someone told us before we even started. Some of the chronicles will be wins, some will be lessons, but every one of them is going to be a part of our journey. And if you've ever thought about doing something like this, or if you're just changing your life in general, or maybe there's something here that helps you take the steps too, one chronicle at a time, we're here. And I hope all of this helps you. All right, we're going to camp here for the night. I appreciate you sticking with us. It really means more than you know. In the next chronicle, we're going to be diving into why we chose a Class C and what the first week honestly looked like. I can tell you it was a little chaotic. If you ever thought about doing something like this, come along with the journey with us. We'll see you next time.